Chris, how you feeling about the grand final series to come, mate?
Yeah, good. Excited. First day back after that win against Perth, and we feel refreshed and we dive straight into looking at the things that we need to do.
How do you reflect on that win a few days later? It's obviously incredible.
Yeah, I think that's what yesterday and the night before was for. We can take some things that we did really well out of it, but we're showing clips that we come up with big stops, and there's still areas for improvement, which I think is the most encouraging part for us.
Can you take any momentum from that win into the grand final series, or do you just sort of just leave it in the past?
Yeah, like what I just said, the stuff that we've been harping on to do well, we've been gradually getting better. We didn't do it exactly how we would like or enough of it, so we'll take that momentum that, hey, we've been preaching this for 6 months about how we need to get better at these things, and you want to be playing your best basketball by the last game. So hopefully we can continue to do that.
It's not your first rodeo in terms of grand final series. Do you feel nervous, excited, or it's like you've been there and done it now?
I'm grateful to be back here in a position to win a championship.
The Hawks last night, what did you make of their performance?
Yeah, they were not as expected, but they were the team that they've been all year. Fast-paced, firepower, and tough to beat.
How do you stop Craig Kell?
I can't tell you that because that would be going into scout, and the assistant coaches would not be happy.
Chris, just going back to game 3. When Jesse Wagstaff's shot goes in, what are you thinking, mate, at that stage?
Initially, we should have got the rebound. Secondary, don't really want to go to overtime. And then third, all right, what do we need to do? Great teams, big-time players. Through the course of that series is going to be the same in this series as well. How can you accept it, turn the page, be better the next time, and try and come out on top?
Did you have a bit of a chat to Bryce at the end of the game there? Can you take us into what was said?
Yeah, I did. I don't remember what was said. It would have been something along the lines of, great job, you're a great player, it's been a pleasure. I can't remember.
How's the Hawks rivalry? It feels like it's been building since even going back to last season.
Yeah, I mean, what a transformation for that club from a few games into last season to, where they grab that momentum, get into the playoffs, and give us a real fight in 3 games last year, to where now they're solidified. The coach has spoken about being a top 2 team from the start of the year. They've proved that. They've been great all year. So a great turnaround from that club on court, and an exciting series to be had.
What do you see in them now that they didn't have before? Is it confidence? Is there some swagger? What sort of things do you see in them from the years previous?
Well, they've had personnel changes, of course. But yeah, they're a cohesive unit that play together and have a lot of firepower.
Chris, you've obviously been in this game so many years. Can you run us through a bit about your routine post-training to make you so consistent over that time as well? What have you done?
I think for me, it's about making sure I balance the workload with reps and how my body's feeling, because ultimately the most important part is the game. So I reckon maybe when I was younger, I probably overdid that in training, so I don't have that luxury anymore being this age. We've got great sports science staff, great physios, great high performance manager that can dictate to me more of those terms, and then just following that to make sure I'm ready.
Chris, how did you see in the last game the other night, 38 points? The bright lights to show that?
He did. We see it so often at practice. We see it so often in games. He has stretches where he is an amazing offensive and defensive player. So for him to bring out that for a full 30 minutes of game time was amazing. But it's been percolating. I mean, he was great all series. He was great over there. He's been great in so many situations for us. So we'll be encouraging him to be confident and be aggressive again.
A different opponent, but do you change the way you approach this championship series differently to last year in a mental capacity?
Well, I think you have to make sure that you're playing your best basketball. And you might think it's cliche, but we've been talking about this for so long. And at stages last year, we knew what we had to do, and we knew if we played our best, we could get it done, but we just simply didn't do it. And we didn't do it in that game 5 for long enough. So the message and the mindset is the same. Do your job, do it to the best of your ability, and can you as a group play good basketball when we need it?
Chris, I know guys like yourself and Shea and Dean have great title experience, but do you pinch yourself sometimes that you've got the NBA title experience you have in this team with Belly and Ian and even
Jack
with his year in Denver?
Yeah, and we've been really conscious over the last few years about the people that we want to recruit and the people we see fit into this group. So it's just another layer of experience that we can potentially rely on. But to be completely honest with you, that doesn't really matter if, like I've said, we don't come out and be the best version of ourselves, which we've been striving to be. Thanks, guys. See you.